Today on Karamo. Yesterday, she dealt with the pain of being abandoned by her mother.
You didn't even know where I was. You didn't even care.
Please give me another chance.
Lex's incredible story continues today.
You saying you can apologize?
Yeah, I can apologize.
So do it.
Her mother claims this man is her father.
He was there.
She's lying.
But this man claims you had no communication with your daughter. Why? He had no idea where Lex was.
I'm the one been trying to find Alexis. I didn't know how to find her.
Are you crazy?
The outcome of this DNA test will come out today. Lex, are you ready for this? Is this man Lex's father or not? Plus, one marriage in serious trouble. Why did you download a dating app?
Now I'm just broken.
But their teenage daughter is here to desperately try to save it.
Seeing you fight with Mom is really hard. It is.
Friends, yesterday we had a very powerful story. 27-year-old Lex met her mother for the first time ever. Lex wanted answers to why her mother never looked for her. Take a look. There is actually two reasons that you're here today.
The first is to get answers from my mom for basically abandoning me. And the second one is to see if my dad is really my dad.
Are you ready to meet your mother for the first time face to face? How old were you when you started using?
I'm gonna say 18.
I was given to a stranger. You didn't even know where I was.
There's no excuse.
It's not about the excuse. What happened? How did I end up with them?
I wasn't doing good at all.
You're about to meet your sister Marquita for the first time.
My mother wasn't a mother.
What is the main answer you're looking for?
I just don't know why I was different. Everybody else was kept close.
No.
You didn't know where I was.
I can only reach
You
out.
didn't know where I was. I would have wanted what you had, even if it was bad.
All she's been screaming this entire time, I want y'all to look for me.
I'm sorry to you. I'm sorry to her. And I'm going on kick to the rest of my kids. I am so sorry.
Listen to your mother and say, I'll give you a chance to see me, to love me. I'll give you a chance. That apology did something for you.
I love all my siblings. Like,
Yeah, we ain't got nothing else.
we got us.
We got us.
Y'all both had messed up situations in different ways.
It was my fault.
We're gonna get the DNA outcome to find out if this man that is here today is actually Lex's father. All right, we are back with Lex, Chrissy, and Marquita. Lex, what were you told about your potential father, Chris?
Well, by the mom that raised me, I was told that he was a bulldog, that he wasn't my father, it was a military man. He wasn't around or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Chrissy, what have you said to Lex about the man that could potentially be her father?
To tell you the truth, I wasn't bashing him at all. Mm-hmm. He was the one started bashing me. I don't do that with my kids because I don't want him doing the same to me to my kids. If you ain't got nothing positive to say, then don't say it.
Does he bash you in front of your kids?
Do he?
Does he talk
My
about?
dad do it, and
Yeah.
I curse him out. I can't stand him.
And I didn't cuss him out because,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I was just asking questions and he was just expressing himself. I
Got
mean,
it. Lex, have you ever met him before, communicated with him?
We talk. I've seen him on video. When I first met him, when I was 15, not in person, but over the phone, I cussed him out. And he said that he wasn't my dad, and we didn't talk until I was like 25, 26.
Mm-hmm.
So about 10 years.
Got it. Was he on drugs as well?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, you don't know.
No.
Do you know about that?
I don't know. I just know he was in and out of jail.
Chrissy, did you ever find him to sort of give him the news that Lex could possibly be his daughter?
He got that from the gate.
Yeah, his name is on my birth certificate.
Yes, it is.
But I
And
heard
how
he
to
didn't
get on
sign
there?
it.
He
Yeah.
signed it.
Did you ever try to give Lex to him?
Absolutely not.
Why?
No, he wasn't around. I have no idea where that man was. Didn't care.
Got it. I know you want questions because we kind of focus on the fact that it kind of hurts you still when it's like, why not these people?
Yeah.
Part of it, she was in a cloud.
Yeah.
And so for you, of course, now without the cloud, we hear it. It's like, well, why not give it to him?
Yeah.
She was in a cloud. And I think using that as a point of reference for you doesn't excuse her behavior, but it helps you understand decision-making better. And so, and from what you're saying, if he was in and out of jail, it was probably best that you were not with him in that sense.
To an extent.
Yeah.
My sister, who,
Well, you said you had a good childhood.
yeah.
You had a good childhood,
Yeah,
right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I wouldn't take away from my
Yeah.
childhood, but I also wouldn't. I would take my parents over a good childhood.
Of course, no, I understand.
I'm not even
I
gonna
understand.
lie.
No, I get it. Listen, I understand that. As adults and in hindsight, as being a mother, you know, like, even though you wanted to be with your biological parents, if one was on drugs and one was in and out of jail,
It
you were in
wouldn't
the
happen.
best position that you could
I
have
mean,
been
but he
in.
had his mama.
You're gonna have to take that up with him. If he's here, take it up with
No,
him.
I'm just
Just the
saying.
same way you took it up with me.
So are you, Lex, are you ready to talk to Chris and find out if he's your biological father?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Well, he is joining us remotely and wanted to set the record straight. Everyone, please welcome Chris to the show. Chris, welcome to the show.
Hello.
So, Chris, how did you first meet Chrissy?
Probably when I was about 16 years old.
Okay.
Waving, and she was just coming to the neighborhood from Jersey or whatever.
Do you remember meeting Lex as a baby?
Yeah, for a brief moment.
And what happened the next time you went to see her?
It wasn't the next time. I mean, I kept asking about her and where she was at. I mean, all the mom told me at the time was some people was watching her so we can get ourselves together.
You're saying that's not what happened?
No.
Okay, what happened?
The reason why he didn't see her again, because one part is she was with these people. The other half is he didn't go looking for her. He know.
How I'ma look for somebody I don't even know where she at? I didn't know the people you gave her to. I didn't even know you was giving her to anybody. You never gave me a chance. Never.
Gave you the chance to do what? You wasn't there. You
to
left.
have my daughter.
You left.
To have my daughter.
You didn't
never
care.
How?
You listen.
How I leave?
Let me
How
explain
Where
something
did I
to
go?
you.
Where did I go if I left?
You need to talk to your daughter. This ain't about me and you right now.
It's about,
It's about you and her.
but it's the start though.
I want to know, did you and Chrissy date for a while?
Me and Chrissy dated for 5 years.
I remember.
We had 2 beautiful daughters. I just feel like I never got the opportunity with Alexis. I never got the opportunity. I mean,
So you have a sister
even trying
you both
to
have the same mother and father.
locate-
Yeah, but she ended up going with his mom, and then she put me with the people.
Got it.
So
That's
why I
what triggered
said
the abandonment even
That's
more.
why I said you
Even
didn't
more.
have to give me to him, but you could have allowed him to give me to his mom, so he could still have a chance and possibly keep you
I understand.
in the loop, not in the loop.
I just don't understand how somebody else can decide whether or not I'm able, stable, or whatever to be able to take care of
'Cause you wasn't
a
there.
child. I never.
You wasn't
I
there
never
for
got
me
the
to
opportunity.
ask you any
Like
damn
I
thing.
said, like I said, I never got the opportunity. I mean, I came home. I seen Alexis for about 5 minutes. They told me they was taking her to the store to get her some outfits.
I heard
I
that
asked
story.
why they couldn't just take her sizes. You kind me to
You
let
was
me go,
not there.
and
What are
I
you
never
talking about?
Seen her again.
You was
never
not
told-
there. Are you crazy? If you was there, let's make this clear. If you was there, why the hell you ain't say nothing?
How can I say anything if I don't know
You
nothing?
stood there and you watched. You know that they were going to take it to the store, but then
To the store,
you had
to
the
the
doubts.
store, Chrissy.
You had the
Did they
doubts,
ever come
but you
back?
never asked
your
the
other
question.
sister
Did they
older?
ever
You
come
never
back?
asked the question because you didn't give a damn.
You're older than me.
Oh, you're older. Okay.
No, you larger than me, bro.
Well, if all that's true, then why all the lies was told about me when it came to Alexis? Why all the lies
Let
was
me-
told
let me-
about
let me-
me?
let me
So, Chris, I want to know,
was in
Chris, I want to know
jail
what
and
happened
all
at the
this.
grocery store.
Me and my fiance went to a grocery store one day. Alexis had to been about 6, 7.
Fiance, I don't know her. She just came in the picture.
Around there, and
I don't
we
know
end
her.
up going. We end up going out in the area where she was living,
it.
which I mean, of course, I wasn't aware of. I didn't know where she was, and
You ain't supposed to know.
when I went in there, I seen her,
Really?
and when I seen her,
He ain't do nothing.
I looked at my fiance and said, "Yo, I think I just seen Alexis." And she
Oh,
said,
my
"Where?" And
God.
so when we
He
run
sure?
back to the aisle to where though I seen her, she was gone.
Oh my God! If you thought that was your child, you should have ran over there. And,
That's what I
And
said.
and found out whether it was her or not.
Well, how come you haven't did none of that then?
Excuse me.
Why didn't you haven't did
Excuse
none
me.
of that? You
Keep the
telling me
focus
what
on
I
yourself,
should've
bro.
did.
I came on this show to keep it real. Why can't you do the same thing?
You saying you can apologize?
Yeah, I can apologize.
So do it.
Her mother claims this man is her father.
He was there.
She's lying.
But this man claims you had no communication with your daughter. Why? He had no idea where Lex was.
I'm the one been trying to find Alexis. I didn't know how to find her. I didn't know nothing.
The outcome of this DNA test is about to be revealed. Do you remember meeting Lex as a baby?
Yeah, for a brief moment. Me and my fiance went to a grocery store one day. When I went in there, I seen her. I looked at my fiance and said, yo, I think I just seen Alexis.
You should have ran over there. I came on this show to keep it real. Why can't you do the same thing?
Was able to have the witnesses here and all they can tell you.
What witnesses? You wasn't even there to be a witnesses. What the hell are you talking about?
You're right. I never seen. So if I never seen Alexis, how I know she my daughter?
I never said you never seen Alexis.
So what are you saying then?
So Chris, I want to know for you, because I'm trying to get a timeline. Chris,
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a timeline, and really the timeline for me, Chris, just to let you know, is only to be part of Lex's healing. Because I just heard you have another child with Chrissy. That child is a year older. You're saying that child was then given to your family members while you were with Chrissy, correct?
And he lived with his mother and my daughter, but it was like he wasn't even there.
Yeah, man, I was 18, 19 years old.
So you're 18, 19, you have a child that's already 1 year old that's living with your mom, and you're sort of like still trying to find yourself. Because this would make sense to why Chrissy's saying you're in and out the house. And I'm not...
But she's lying.
Oh, wow. Your own daughter said you be in and out. I wish she was here.
Lying.
Oh,
Okay.
she lying?
Okay.
Wow.
So where were you then during Lex's childhood?
Oh, my God.
Well, I was locked up during the time that Alexis was born.
So you were in jail when she was born?
When she was born, yeah. Chrissy was already 5 months pregnant when I went to jail.
So you weren't around during that time because you were in jail?
No, I came home after the birth. I came home like 2-3 months after the birth.
Okay, so 3 months in.
That was the only time I got to see her.
When you got out of jail, were you trying to reconnect with all your friends and everybody in the neighborhood, just trying to see like, hey, let me try to be, you're 18 years old. Because I find it hard to believe, just in my professional opinion, that you would just come home and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm gonna sit here at 18, I'm gonna be in the house every day with my child.
When I came home, I came straight home to Chrissy. At the time, I did not know Chrissy was involved in another relationship.
Okay.
I didn't have to go hang out with no friends or none of that.
I accept your truth.
My point is that he was there. So he had room to stop all that.
You didn't tell me you sold my daughter for crack.
I don't talk to you like that.
You didn't tell me that.
So Chris, I got a question for you. Chris, I got a question for you.
Wow.
How do you feel like saying that information is going to help Lex heal?
How is it helping
What you mean? How do I think that information gonna help her heal?
How do you think
this is what
telling
I had to go through? This is what I had to go through. I'm the one been trying to find Alexis. I quit. I didn't know how to find her.
My last question regarding this is then why didn't you see her for 10 years after you then were contacted by her when she was 15?
Facts.
You said why did I what?
Why weren't you? Because at first I was trying to understand your perspective from being an 18-year-old. I was trying to like fill in holes in that story. So you found her at 15. You found her at 15. Why were you then not in contact with her for 10 years? There's a child that's hurting. So why weren't you able to still, because you just told me and you tried to tell me that like I'm not right, I'm not seeing things clearly. So you then tell me.
Well, wait a minute, hold on, bro. You asking me questions that I'm trying to answer.
No, I'm with you. Listen, I'm here for you. Listen, I'm here. Again, my point of this is to help your daughter heal.
Right.
That is literally the point of
I'm trying to
it.
get you to understand something.
But when you say,
you
things about telling her that her mother has told her for crack, when you tell me that you say things of like, well, I was there, everyone is lying to her, my story is the only story that's correct. When you say things, I'm only giving you back things that you've said to me, sir. Sir, I'm only giving you. So now when I'm asking you why you weren't there for 10 years, and you tell me, well, because she made me feel bad, that's when I start questioning you.
I mean, you can't connect with somebody that's not trying to connect with you.
But she's a child who's been hurt by both parents.
Okay, but at the same token, how can I connect? How can I connect?
As a father, I'll tell you, I've had a child that's been hurt before, and I do the work.
No. Have you had a child in this situation? Don't tell me about no hurt child.
What
Because this situation ain't the same.
You ain't in nothing.
Actually, sir, I do have a child who's been in this exact situation almost. So you cannot tell me this. This is the reason that I have this show, because I understand not only professionally what I'm talking about, but I've lived the life. So what I'm telling you is that I'm connecting the dots of what you said. Sir, I have not by any chance tried to paint you as a bad person. What I'm trying to tell you is that the conversation, the things you're saying, is not helping your daughter heal.
Not at
so
all.
I'm going to ask you one more time. For 10 years, you had no communication with your daughter. Why?
There's no way of answering it to where so y'all understand.
Well, no, I'm giving you an opportunity. You said because she was mean to you.
You won't let me talk, bro.
Let him talk for what? We don't know. I don't even know why he on the show. He didn't come to heal.
He on the show because I need to know if he my daddy or not. Y'all playing with me. That's why.
Can y'all have a
I don't
test?
play with you.
Because y'all won't let me have the opportunity to express myself. Regardless of what paperwork say, regardless of what Chrissy feel, whatever what she say, I look at Alexis as my daughter, always have, always will. I would do anything I can for her. Anything. I try to reach out to Alexis. I text Alexis all the time. I talk to her when I can. Anything that she ever would need, I would try to help her out. But she got to understand that I'm not the bad guy. I'm not pointing no finger at nobody. But I didn't know a lot of stuff. I didn't know nothing.
You kind of are pointing a finger.
Yes.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm telling you, I didn't know.
Even with the 10 years that we didn't talk, whether I was disrespectful,
You don't give me a chance, Alexis.
My number's been the same.
I tried to talk to you. I kept trying to talk. You would cuss me out for no reason.
I would.
I cursed my dad
I
out,
would,
too.
but that was within the first year.
What can I do?
That was within the first year. After the first year of you getting cussed out every month, you stop. You stop. All that communication and reaching out, stop. If it wasn't for my sister, we wouldn't be talking now.
I don't know how to communicate like that.
You saying you can apologize?
Yeah, I can apologize.
So do it.
The outcome of this DNA test is about to be revealed. Lex, are you ready for this? Is this man Lex's father or not?
Chrissy was already 5 months pregnant when I went to jail. I came home like 2-3 months after the birth. You didn't tell me you sold my daughter for crack.
I don't talk to you like that.
I tried to talk to you. I kept trying to talk. You would cuss me out for no reason.
I would. That was within the first year. After the first year of you getting cussed out every month, you stopped.
That's not a good backfield for me. I don't know how.
But you need to learn to communicate.
Anything else.
Chris, I can respect that. I can respect that. You did know how to respond to communication for you that you felt like was hostile from your daughter who was hurting. I can understand that. And so like I said, if I can hear something, because the only thing I do is give you back what you've said to me. So if you're telling me right now that in that moment you couldn't communicate because you didn't know how, because you felt like you didn't have the words or language, it's no excuse for you not talking to her during those years. And I think what she's looking for in this moment is to say, well, I should have been there. This is what your daughter is looking from both of her parents, is to say that I should have worked harder. I should have been there. When you were 18, I get it. You were a child. You might not have the known. You might not have resources. I can't go back. I was trying to fill the holes in that moment. But what we do know is that when you were of age to be able to communicate, you made the decision to stop. And you decided at that point not to try to be with her. So can you now apologize and say, I'm sorry that I didn't come after. I didn't try to be there for you. I didn't try to see you during that time. Can you say those things to her?
Yeah, I can apologize to Alexis for all that, all the wrong, all the misunderstanding. I mean, the void, all that. I mean, I can apologize for you for all of that, everything. That was never my intention.
But you're saying you can.
I can what?
You saying you can apologize.
Yeah, I can apologize.
So do it.
But I just did. I apologize to you. That's not my intention to make you feel any kind of way. It never was my intention.
Chris, one thing that I've taught on my show many times is something called intention versus impact. You keep saying that it's your intention to say something, but when someone tells you how it impacted them, your intention goes out the door. So even though your intention was, I want to be there for you, I was trying to be there for you, your daughter's telling you it impacted me in a negative way. And so that's where you have to say, well, if my impact didn't match my intention, I got to go with how it impacted you and just apologize. So instead of saying, I can apologize, she's just looking to say, I am sorry. That's it.
I am sorry, Alexis.
Do you mean that?
No.
Yes, I mean it.
We can't measure someone's apology because the same thing is that same for you, and I'm gonna say this for you, Chrissy.
Okay.
The same way you don't want her to say, well, no, I asked her, I begged your daughter on my knees to give you
Yes, you
the
did.
faith.
Thank you so much.
I asked her to give you a chance.
But she
So we
doing
have to
that.
allow his sorry to be real too.
You're right. You're right.
You know
I'm
what I
sorry.
mean? So we're gonna give that. You gotta give him a chance too. I hear you. I don't know if you see, I'm trying to do the work for you. I hear you. I hear you. All right, so listen, everyone, I think it's time to find out the DNA truth of this, right?
Yes.
We got a lot of work that we're doing here. All right. All right, so this is the DNA truth has been revealed. Lex, are you ready for this? I didn't look. I almost started opening it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead, baby.
The DNA truth will come out next. Is this man Lex's father or not?
You are the father. Get off my stage.
She's just looking to say, I am sorry. That's it.
I am sorry, Alexis.
Do you mean that?
Nope.
Yes, I mean it.
Lex, are you ready for this? I didn't look.
Go ahead, baby. It's okay. Yes.
Good. What'd you
That's
say?
right. You are the father.
He is your
I
father.
told you.
Great. All right. There is so much hurt here. How are you feeling right now knowing that he's your father?
Good. I just
Okay.
want him to be more involved.
Yeah. It's the same thing you've been asking everyone. I just want y'all to see me. I want y'all to find me. I want y'all to come and look for me. You don't want to do the work anymore. You didn't deserve to do the work as a child, and you don't deserve to do it now as an adult. You hear me? I hear you. So, Chris, this is a moment. How do you feel knowing that she is your daughter?
I mean, I feel great, man. I really feel great. I'm getting on the ball. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts. I'm on the ball.
What are you going to say to your daughter? You want to tell her you're going to be there for her? Because that's what she's seeking. She's wanting y'all
Yeah,
to be there for her.
we getting ready to come and get my daughter. We getting ready to come and get my daughter.
How does that make you feel, him saying that?
Good.
Good.
Good. Good. Good.
Please be a man of your word. Please.
Excuse me. I believe that he will be. I believe that he will be. I truly believe, Chris, that you will show up and be there for her. I believe, but I need you to understand this. Your daughter is exhibiting a lot of pain and anger from being abandoned in her life. That pain and abandonment is not going to go away overnight. There is a big possibility she's going to be disrespectful again. And you have to understand, when you see the disrespect, what you're actually seeing is her pain. And if you can acknowledge her pain, that's the first steps in healing. You understand that? So you can't react to her pain by saying, oh, I gotta leave, I gotta move away. You gotta lean in. As her father, you gotta lean in and hug her, show her even more love. You got that?
Yep.
Chris, can you do that? Because that's what hurt her even more for 10 years. Her issue is she feels abandoned. Don't do anything that's gonna re-trigger that by not communicating, by not showing up, or by when she tests you with her anger and her pain, you rejecting her, okay?
Okay.
All right, that's the only lesson I can give you. Listen,
I love
feel
you,
like-
Alexis.
I love you too.
That's good. All right. This has been an emotional day for you. But I feel, and you tell me how you're thinking, what you're feeling in this moment. I feel like you got some answers, not only with your father, but you got some clarity about your mother.
Yeah.
How do you feel right now?
I feel good.
You do? Good. You feel seen? Not fully yet.
Can I just say something to
You'll be
Chris?
there.
Me and you need to get together as parents. We can't go. I don't never talk about you bad ever. I never go to my kids and say nothing bad about you. Never. But me and you, from here on out, we're gonna have to communicate, and we're gonna have to work through our daughter's pain together. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay. Thank you.
As long as y'all communicate, just remember, the communication only needs, the focus needs to be on her healing.
That's right.
That's it. Only thing. Because what's gonna happen is y'all gonna re-trigger each other. It's gonna start popping up the things of the past, things she said, y'all can't do it. Anytime y'all see that happening, y'all gotta say, is this healing our daughter? And if it's not, cut it. You understand? And she still doesn't feel seen, even with hearing that. And it makes sense because it's been years that she's been dealing with this. And so hopefully you at least know that the steps have been taken to give you clarity and to make you a priority. Your father and your mother have both just said they're ready to take the steps to make you a priority. Can you at least acknowledge that?
Yes.
And does that make you feel good to some degree?
To some.
Good. It's not gonna all heal right now on an hour show. I know that. But at least you have the steps to start moving forward. All right? I believe in you. Y'all gonna be all right.
We gonna be good.
All right. Y'all gonna be all right. All right, everyone. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Next, it's one marriage in serious trouble. Why did you download a dating app?
Now I'm just broken.
But their teenage daughter is here to desperately try to save it.
Seeing you fight with Mom is really hard. It is.
My next guest, Stacy, was heartbroken when she caught her husband searching for other women on a dating site and even setting up times to meet with those other women behind her back. Stacy says she felt so unwanted that she chopped all of her hair off and put on sexy clothes as a last-ditch effort to save her failing marriage. Everyone, please welcome Stacy to the show. Hi, Stacy.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Good to meet you. Take a seat. So, you chopped off all your hair to sort of save your marriage. Tell me about that.
Well, I chopped off my hair because I found a text message from him to another woman wanting to party and play, which really bothered me. And I took a pair of scissors that I saw right there, and I'm like, is this what you want? And I just went, shh, because he loved my hair so much.
Oh, because he loved your hair.
He loved my hair so
Got
much.
it.
So I just chopped it off, and I actually threw it at him. So after that, I went and I went to my drawers, and I pulled out one of my lingeries, and I opened the door, and I started screaming at him, is this what you want? Is this what you want? Do you want me to be like this? Do you want me to look like this? Is this what I need to be?
Yeah. What was it like for you when you found out that he was on the apps?
I was heartbroken.
Yeah.
You know, we've been together 17 years. We just actually celebrated our 15-year wedding anniversary. It just broke me.
And these were text messages that you found from him, correct?
Actually, a lady that he was texting screenshotted it because she was an acquaintance of ours, and he said it was just a big joke. He was just joking around with her. I'm like, you don't joke like that.
Yeah, so it says, what's up, hun? Not much. How you hanging in there? Do you want friends? Like, do you have any friends that you like to party and play? So, wow. And he said that was joking?
He was actively looking.
Yeah, of course, yeah. He said party and play. Did you not feel wanted by him?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't feel wanted because I've gained a little weight over the years. I work 40 hours a week. My job is grueling. I'm tired all the time. You know, we can't do the things we want to do because of this.
Did he ever apologize to you?
He did.
He did?
He apologized after the fact.
Okay.
I mean, it's been fighting for months.
And this was the dating profile.
Yeah. What bothers me is that is at my house while I am in bed, while I am sleeping. He's out on the couch because he's bored.
50 miles away, wow. How has your relationship changed since that time?
I don't trust him. I accuse him all the time. You know, I've never been like that with him. Like, he has been the best man, and then all of a sudden it's like he doesn't want me anymore. I'm not enough.
And that's a horrible feeling. I'm very sorry that you're feeling that way. I really am.
I'm just not enough, and that's how, and so like,
Yeah.
he's my world, and like he did this to me, and now I'm just broken. And I've told him I'm broken, and I tell him, like, when I accuse him of things, I'm like, look, I'm sorry. Like, he'll go, oh, well, I'm gonna go here and do this, and then the next thing I know, he's back at where he works, and it's a storage unit, so he's back there early in the morning. Why do you need to be at the storage unit at 7 o'clock in the morning? You know your work don't start till 10. So then I accuse him. And then we get in a fight over that. So I want help to be able to trust him again. I don't want to do this anymore, but it's like in the back of my head.
Yeah. Do you think he's having a midlife crisis?
I do think he's having a midlife crisis. I really do, but we don't have the money for him to go off and buy a fancy sports car or go off and buy, you know, what men buy when they have midlife crisis. But like, again, I'm a woman. Why can't I have a midlife crisis? Why can't I go off and do these things? But like, I got kids I got to take care of. I got a 40-hour job. You know, I have jobs on the side just to bring in extra money. You know, I do things just to help the family, so I don't have time for that midlife crisis.
Yeah, makes sense. Do your children witness the arguments and things that you're going through?
They do. We don't hide anything from our kids. We don't shelter our children.
How's that affecting them?
And it's affected them quite a lot, actually.
Oh. Is that your daughter?
That's my mini-me. She's got my attitude, she's got my spunk, she's got my spark.
I love it. I love it. Well, listen, I think it's important that we hear both sides of this story. So I'm ready to meet your husband, Scott. So everyone, please welcome Scott to the show. Hey, Scott.
How you doing?
How are you doing, sir?
Good.
Good to meet you. So I got to start off by asking you, why did you download a dating app?
I was bored and something to do. I'm weird, I guess.
This couple's teenage daughter will come out next.
Seeing you fight with mom is really hard. It is.
Is there any way this marriage can be saved?
You are the five. Get off my stage.
What was it like for you when you found out that he was on the apps?
I was heartbroken.
Yeah.
You know, we've been together 17 years. I didn't feel wanted. My job is grueling. I'm tired all the time.
Why did you download a dating app?
I was bored and something to do. I'm weird, I guess.
Okay, so you think because you were bored?
And I kind of felt, with her working a lot, she took on a job, which works till 3 o'clock in the morning, the attention. Because for so many years, we had every day.
So did you ever cheat on Stacy? Never.
Never went to meet nobody. Well, you get on the apps, they ask you, hey, meet me at the motel, bring $250. Delete. Sorry.
This is the thing I can't go past because I understand you're heartbroken right now.
I am.
And you feel unwanted. Did you feel unwanted for a while? Yeah. How long will you feel unwanted?
Since she started the second job. Yeah, we
Well,
just.
the reason I started the job is because the shop went under and you wouldn't get a job. I'm trying to keep our family afloat. We have kids we have to take care of. We got birthdays coming, we got Christmas coming.
Scott, in your opinion, how has the relationship changed?
Since that issue, besides the not trusting me, I think it's actually gotten better.
You do?
I do.
How do you think it's gotten better?
I try to be more honest with her. Yes, we have issues, but who don't?
And when I do accuse him, we do kind of argue a little, and then he kind of steps out back from the situation. He goes, look, I'm sorry, I understand why you feel this way.
Good job.
It's tough.
How's the intimacy in your relationship now?
Okay.
Good job. Listen. I support this. So, do you kick him out of the house when you have some of these issues?
I say I could be very, very mean. Like I said, I'm not innocent in all this. My tongue gets the best of me, and I have said he can get out of my house.
Yeah.
I don't need him. Get out. I have said some very mean things to him along the lines of the only reason I'm still with you is because of our son.
So your son is younger?
Yeah, our son's younger.
Okay.
So I'm not innocent, but like I want him to hurt as bad as I feel hurt.
Got it. Understandable. Okay, listen, well, your 18-year-old daughter, Sage, who is a senior in high school, is actually the one who called into the show. She has been backstage listening to all of this. So I want to bring Sage out right now and bring her out and talk to her. Sage, come on out. Hi, Sage.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Sage, I want to know, how do you feel about your parents arguing?
It's super frustrating, and I feel it puts a lot of stress on me and my little brother.
Got it. Why do you think your dad got kicked out the house?
Because my mom was just done. She's done with him on everything and just fed up with it, and she just wanted a break for a minute.
So Sage, what do you want to say to your dad?
When you adopted me, it was the happiest day of my life. Don't make me cry. You're gonna make me cry. But seeing you fight with Mom is really hard. It is.
Yeah. There was a time when y'all loved each other. Is there any way this marriage can be saved? You two both have to stop putting your kids in the middle. Don't miss what happens next. Did you ever cheat on Stacy? Never.
Never went to meet nobody.
Your 18-year-old daughter, Sage, is the one who called into the show. Why do you think your dad got kicked out the house?
Because my mom was just done. When you adopted me, it was the happiest day of my life. Don't make me cry.
Scott, what are you thinking about?
I know it is hard.
Yeah.
A lot of times she gets mad at me, but I'll get arguing, and then I pull myself aside. Why are you yelling at me? I can calm down like that because, and I have said not in front of the kids, or not here because we have friends over or something. Yeah. I try. Yeah. When she gets mad, she wants to hurt me like she feels, and I get it.
I'll sit there and I'll be yelling and he'll calm down and he'll want me to be him. And I keep telling you, I'm not you.
Yeah.
I can't do that. When I'm angry, I need to be angry and you need to stop stifling my anger.
Got it.
Or it's just gonna continue to come out.
Sage, how has this been affecting you and your brother?
I think it's been affecting us pretty hard, especially my little brother, because my little brother, this is his dad. So I think seeing him fight with my mom and him when he was kicked out of the house, my little brother was super upset and didn't want to talk to anybody, which was hard.
I don't want to clarify something. I was never kicked out of the house. We were on the phone talking, and she goes, when I get home, I'm going to leave. And I just made everything smooth. You know, I didn't say nothing, but as soon as we got off the phone, I got in my truck and left.
I want to ask you, how old is your little brother?
He's 16.
Then you're 18?
Yeah.
Okay, then. First of all, I appreciate you coming on this show, to be young and to be here with your parents. I really appreciate it. But I'm going to spend some time with your parents. Would you mind stepping backstage for me? Thank you so much. Give it up for her. Cynthia Young. Yeah, she did great. Okay, the reason I asked your daughter to leave is because the very first thing you have to understand is you two both have to stop putting your kids in the middle.
Yeah.
And to see your daughter start crying right there, that's only a glimpse of, I'm sure, of the pain that I know her and your other son are experiencing. And you know how hurt you are right now, right? Do you want your children to be hurt? Do you want your children to be feeling pain, to be feeling insecure?
No, I don't. I try to protect them from everything.
I know you do, but you have to work a little bit harder in that area. I'm not saying you're a bad mom for doing it. I'm not saying you're a bad dad, but this is where we have to work harder because sometimes as adults, we forget that these kids are observing and absorbing every single thing that we do. And I doubt either of you would want Sage in this type of relationship, would you? Today is the day she's no longer in the middle. And today you two have to make the commitment no longer in the middle. So if y'all have an argument, y'all wait till the kids are gone or walk outside. You have to make that commitment. Can y'all make that commitment to each other? Yeah?
Make sure kids are not in the middle.
Yeah.
Or anybody else.
Yeah.
So especially you, because I know you said when I'm heated, I'm going.
Heated.
So can you promise that
I'm
even
fire,
though,
honey.
yeah. So when that fire comes out, can you walk away and put that fire outside so the kids don't see it?
I have to let her. That's the big thing. Sometimes I don't walk away, don't be a child. I say this stuff.
Good.
And that's my
No,
fault.
he tells me I'm
acknowledgement.
being childish when I walk away.
Yeah.
When I walk away, he sits there and he calls me childish.
Good. Okay. This
That's
is
wrong.
this is going to be the second thing. I'm glad
Yeah.
you said that. You do have to stop the language, because that language is little small things that we say in partners, especially when you've been together for a long time. You do little things that you unconsciously know is going to get to the other person. You this little pick. You know what I mean? And both of y'all are doing it because you're both hurt. You got hurt, and so now you're both just doing this. And it's small things, little things. If y'all don't have any kids, it'd be like, great, you listen, and y'all were together for a long time, I'd be like, fine. Yeah. But when you have kids and you do that to each other, it's just being petty.
Right.
And you do the same thing with him. You're doing the same thing with him. Even the action of when you were hurt, of cutting your hair and doing that, is sort of this like petty, like instead of really communicating the hurt, you're trying to be petty with him.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop that.
Right.
And I think y'all are in this cycle of feeling insecure about the love that y'all have. There was a time when y'all loved each other.
Oh, man. I still love him
I
to
do
this
too.
day.
I know you do, I know. And so the thing is, yes, you picked up more hours, and I think, do you ever say to her, I'm so thankful that you're my wife and you did this stuff to hold me down?
Yes, yeah,
No,
not for that.
it doesn't. We just got after
that's
so
why,
long.
listen, that's why you hear it. That's why you hear me. I got this. You said you want to fix this relationship, right? So do me a favor right now. Genuinely turn to your wife and say thank you for picking up the slack.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you. I would do anything for you and the family.
I try.
I know you do, but you have to acknowledge my hard work.
By you acknowledging her right now, do it more often. It lets her know that she's worth something in
I
your
do tell her
eyes.
she's pretty and beautiful all the time.
I know, but see, one of the fact that she is breaking her ass for you to be acknowledged. Not the fact that she look cute. She already know that you think she look cute. She wants to know that you acknowledge that she's working hard. What you just did right here, it meant a lot to you, didn't it?
It did.
I know.
And it's just like, whatever to him is how I feel.
I know. But you now hear him. He says thank you. And use that as well. But for you as well, I need you to know that you didn't fail, okay? Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. You're on a journey right now, all right? But you have to take away that insecurity of feeling like you failed. Tell him right now, you didn't fail, baby.
You didn't fail. COVID did. Our business didn't go under because of you. Our business went under because of COVID.
I need you to turn to each other and say, I still desire you and I still want you.
Still desire and I still
I
want you.
still desire you and I still want you.
Give your wife a kiss.
All right.
That'll be all right. All right, listen, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us. Come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.